the power and potential and the need to invest in brand building is, not well understood up and down in the organization. But we really wanted to, create a common language to help our organization understand what it takes to deliver marketing effectiveness. WARC really gave us, through the creative effectiveness and creative commitment models, a really credible way to talk to an organization that's very analytical about how you ensure marketing effectiveness. Using the creative commitment planner instead of the principles around planning for reach, we've kind of shifted how we think, and using the commitment planner to say, do we have the right plan in place to deliver the outcome we need, to deliver that effectiveness? So we've completely changed our planning process, it being focused on either the creative output, getting a template done, or delivering on the business objectives, to adding in a way to create greater confidence and greater education for our organization around, if we're going to do this implementation, this is what we need to commit to make it effective. I think the training really opened our eyes to a lot of new areas to look strategically and executionally around how we get to great, or we'll call it world famous, creative outputs. My teams were, big believers in their own work, and as marketers are known to do, always kind of saying, well, we don't have enough money, we should get more money. And I think what the WARC training did was, on one hand, it gave them the ammunition to ask for the money in a more credible way, but more importantly, I think it educated them on key principles, and particularly for our more junior marketers who are developing their capabilities from a functional standpoint, it gave them a really great creative framework to understand how to plan, right, to really get your consumer-facing marketing into the world in a way that it's going to work. A lot of them came out emboldened to be a bit brave and say, if we're not going to plan for creative commitment, we really need to challenge the organization as to whether we're going to do this activity. And I think the credit to WARC was the presentation was designed in a manner for marketers that easily conveyed, this is why it matters to you. And I think we threaded the needle with having to go too deep down into the burden of proof versus providing a mix of case studies, incredible videos, or, just charts and graphs that, I think our marketers felt if we showed this or even just forwarded it, that our senior stakeholders who aren't in the marketing function would get it immediately and probably buy in. To WARC's incredible credit, they were able to take very high level direction from us and really come back very seamlessly with incredible content, really realistic expectations of what we could get done within the time we had, and real effort and I think this is important, to make the transfer of information interactive for the participant. And these trainings had our people talking as much as our WARC counterparts, probably too much for our WARC counterparts, but it was emblematic of the engagement that the WARC team was able to drive in the way they designed the sessions, the depth they went into on the content. I think, to WARC's credit, we didn't go down the rabbit hole, but got enough to really land a core concept and get people to think about how they were going to apply these concepts as they went back into their day-to-day jobs.